I think skating in the Mission has kind of just started, you know. Skate shops have always been kind of just like a meetup spot, you know, besides just the retail part of it and selling skateboards. And the skate shop's kind of like a history lesson for kids, you know, who are just getting into skating and getting familiar with all the products and all the parts of your skateboard, knowing how to put it together. We carry a lot of local brands, smaller companies that are making skateboards, which is somewhat of a newer thing, I would say, in the last like 10 years in skateboarding. And so the brands that we carry, the smaller brands, which are Platypus, Snack Skateboards, and we carry Solitaire, a few other ones that we've carried through the years. And they're just guys, you know, we've kind of formed a relationship with, and it just makes sense, and they're in the neighborhood, so it works out pretty good. In the 80s and 90s, skateboarding was really dominated by bigger brands because the industry wasn't so accessible to like someone like me who probably didn't have a lot of money but wanted to start a skate company. You know, I'm always willing to work with the smaller brands because I feel like, you know, we kind of we're a small shop, and we kind of just started from really not anything. And so I understand what it's like to start, you know, a brand off when you don't really have anything behind it. You know, there's no following or anything. And so I relate to it, and you know, having that one-on-one kind of interaction with the brand is pretty cool. You know, you get to know the guys and just what they're about, and then, you know, you just feel like something you can support. There's a ton of people that call here and just trying to sell their brand through the phone, but I usually don't pick those guys up unless they come into the shop and I meet them. It's a more personal thing. I love skateboarding because of that feeling you get, you know. I call it freedom. I mean, that's really what it feels like to me. You know, it's like a getting outside of yourself, but tapping into this other part of you that gets in tune with like the street, and just the way it makes you feel, the way when you control your board in a certain way, it gives you this feeling that just it's like nothing else, you know.